You have been trying to quit the bad habits, and now whenever you want to do some harder work, some kind of hard projects, you find that you cannot do it. And that was as well with me. Whenever I would open up my computer to film my videos, to do some hard school projects, to research something, I would just instantly open up my phone, procrastinate on Instagram, scroll on my social media, watch what my friends are doing, and I wouldn't do the work because I would just get instantly anxious, I would not know how to do the work. And throughout my journey with filming videos, with making YouTube, with studying really well at school, I have gotten down to a few systems that now actually allow me to do the work when I just completely don't feel like it, I don't know how to start it, I feel anxious because of it, and I'm going to share those systems with you. So let's get straight into it. The first thing that I want to tell you is that you don't have anything fixed in your life. And I will give you a few examples and you will understand it very clearly. So for example, you are going to school and you think that today I will do my homework whenever I get back from school, when I rest, when I do other things and when I feel like doing that. Or when you say that I'm going to do sports whenever I finish my homework, whenever I finish reading a book, maybe watching on social media, relaxing, or maybe as I did, I would say that in the weekend, whenever I am free from school things, from school projects, I will make videos. So you see that there's no fixed amount of videos, amount of homework that you need to do. There's no fixed time when you need to study, when you need to do a workout, and that's why you cannot do the work. But here's how it changed anything for me. Now I have this system when I say to myself, every Sunday I must make 7 videos for YouTube for the whole week. That's the system that I want to incorporate. And what happens is that it snowballs into other good habits. And this is how it looks like. Every Sunday now I have a fixed thing that I need to do. I need to create exactly 7 videos. I do that first thing in my day. And what happens because of that? What I need to make videos on Sunday. That means that on Saturday I have to script all of them. I have to write scripts, so I spend a lot of time filming those videos. So every Sunday I would have just all the scripts, I sit down and I film the videos. Now, how can I script so many videos on Saturdays? That means that all this week I must take different kind of notes, I must think of different kind of ideas and write that down, so when the Saturday comes I have to write all of those ideas into scripts. So you see, one system in place, one fixed thing, that on Sundays I need to make 7 videos. That means that I have to write scripts on Saturday, I have to think of ideas throughout the whole week. And this is with you. You can think that with other different kind of habits. Maybe you are wanting to do your homework to study well at school, or maybe you want to do some sports to build your physique, to look better. What this means is that you have to have fixed things in your day. So for example, every single day in 3 a.m. you are doing some kind of sports. Because you fix this time, because you fix the amount of sport that you do, you fix other things. Now you have to adjust your school schedule. Now you have to think of when you are going to do the homework so that you fit in this fixed schedule that you set for yourself. So this is really simple. You need to have something fixed in your day, in your week, and then because of that, it snowballs into other good habits, and it's that you are doing the work without actually thinking about the work. You have one thing that you need to do, one action, one goal, and because of that, you are actually working on so many different kind of things to just do this thing. And this is how you get into work without when you don't feel like it. You just have to. You must do the work so your fixed action gets completed. Now let's move on to the second system, which is quite different, but actually you have to build a new pattern of doing the hard work. So what do I mean by that? Now, when I used to make videos when I was a few months ago, I wouldn't actually really improve with the way that I do my work. Is that I would procrastinate on my phone, I would scroll on social media, maybe I would do some kind of bullshit, brain out with my friends, eat some junk food, and then straight from it I would jump into making videos. So the videos were quite horrible, I wouldn't focus that much, I couldn't do the hard work without procrastinating, without looking at my phone again. And it all changed when I did this one thing. Now look at my routine now. Whenever I prepare to film my videos, so today as it's Sunday or as it's any other day of the week, whenever I begin filming my videos, first things what I do is I clean my whole room. I remove the dust, I clean my desk flat, and then I make a cup of coffee, I drink it. So you see, before doing the hard task, I'm actually pairing it with the easier habits and with the easier work that I can start. So it's not just that you scroll on social media for hours, you get your brain rotted, you get distracted, and then you try to jump into work. You then try to do hard school projects, you want to do homework, you want to improve yourself, you want to create some kind of business, make videos, but that doesn't work. You see it yourself. Whenever you scroll, whenever you procrastinate, when you open up your computer, when you open up your sheet books, you just can't work. You instantly get distracted by something, you start to scroll, and the work doesn't get done. You just say to yourself that I don't feel like it, so maybe I just don't do the work at all. But if you pair this hard work with some easy tasks, what happens is that after a few tries, when you try to, I don't know, clean your desk, make a cup of coffee, make a cup of tea, when you just organize your room before doing the hard task, now whenever, even if you don't feel like it, whenever you start this action, well, you decide that today I don't want to do the homework, this project is really hard, maybe I don't want to make a video, but you decide that, well, I can clean my desk. It's so easy. You begin to clean your desk and you get into motion. You think that you remember that whenever I clean my desk, I sat here and I actually did the work. And what happens? You do the work. You go from this version of you that procrastinates, that is distracted, and don't feel like doing the work. You do the small thing and you now actually can work. So there are two systems that I incorporated that now helps me to create videos without getting distracted for like 3 or 4 hours of just complete filming, just because I paired it with the easy habits. So even if I don't feel like today I'm going to make videos, I clean my desk, I organize my whole room, I prepare everything, I have the scripts that I must have written with the fixed things that I have. So every Sunday I have a fixed routine of making videos. Because of that, I'm working on Saturday, I'm working throughout the whole week of picking ideas, because I must complete that fixed action. So you have to fix a routine for yourself with doing sports, with doing homework, when you do it, how much you do it, and because of that you get into the action of work. And also you pair that hard work with some easier task, with some easier holy routine that you will be doing every single time before doing the hard work. So just take two things from my video. Have some fixed things in your week, in your day, and pair your hard work with some easier things such as cleaning your desk, organizing your room, making a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, and then do the work when you don't feel like it. So my name is Paul. I highly recommend you joining our community, top link in the description. It's completely free. I will help you on your bad habits. There are like-minded people, and I post every single day, so see you tomorrow.